Donn Show. I'm with Donnie Ungaro from the Okanagan Young Professionals. He is a chef. He's a lover of things, all things tattooed. He's an advocate for people with disabilities with a motion ball, and we're here to talk to him today about all those things combined. So, welcome, Donnie.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Donnie, so let's start with the Okanagan Young Professionals. What is the Okanagan Young Professionals role? What do you do?
The OYP Collective is an initiative by the Economic Development Commission. Our job, in a nutshell, is to keep and attract young people to the Okanagan.
So do you feel we are not currently doing that, or why does this job exist?
It's a struggle. The Okanagan has the third oldest median age in all of the country. We see our graduates leaving UBCO and OC and heading to the coast, and just people kind of migrating away from here. So it's definitely a need in terms of filling some gaps.
So how do we actually, so let's go big picture. Let's say you could have a perfect Kelowna and you could keep them here. What would it take to keep young professionals here?
It's a great question. The big piece we need is arts and culture, entertainment, things to do, thriving entrepreneurism, a vibrant tech community, and great people to do things with. And that's kind of the key. The valley sells itself. We have ski, we have golf, we have all that. But if you have nobody to do it with and nobody to give you an intellectual challenge or to push you or to help you be better, we don't progress as a city.
And so for jobs, I mean, the days of Western Star being around kind of are gone. You know, even the filling their spaces, Rackforce, a great online cloud thing, but there's not many jobs in that category. Where are the jobs do you think are going to come for the young professionals in Kelowna?
The big growth is the tech sector. They're accounting, I think it's around 10% now, and it's growing all the time. There's 35 posted jobs right now through AO companies. The other thing is entrepreneurism. AO, is Accelerate Okanagan. They are the kind of technology hub for the Okanagan. And the other way is entrepreneurism. We kind of nickname it the Okanagan way. Is you just find a niche and you make it happen with a couple of contracts, kind of what I did. So.
Awesome. Okay, so today you're wearing the motion ball shirt. It's really connected to the Okanagan Young Professionals. Talk to me about that project. What's coming up? What's next for you?
Yeah, Motion Ball is a cool initiative. It's we're going to year 13 now, and what we do is we do an awesome day of sport. So you and 10 buddies come out, you play alongside a Special Olympian, and you have to pledge to play. So you fundraise an amount, and all that money goes to Special Olympics Canada to help athletes go to the games and ensure that persons with intellectual disabilities have the chance to play and they're felt welcome to be part of the community. It helps boost their confidence, it helps them get jobs and just enjoy a full, fulfilled life.
Okay, so you mentioned that you're talking about this, the motion bar project with somebody like, oh yeah, we saw it at Sochi. So explain the difference between,
Yeah, most people it's a misunderstanding that the Paralympics that were in Sochi is for people with physical disabilities, whereas Motion Ball treats fundraisers for intellectual disabilities. So people with Down syndrome, autism, learning disabilities, birth defects of those kind that set in prior to the age of 18, versus someone who, say, had a car accident, lost a limb, they would go to Sochi for the Paralympics.
I just got to say, folks, there's an awesome program in town with the Special Olympics. I mean, we have share a home with adult with disabilities. I used to work in that field. There's a lot of cool things they're doing, and this is a really helpful fundraiser for them. So thanks for doing that one.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty fun day. We do volleyball, soccer, ultimate frisbee, flag football. We have Sun FM coming out to play music. Interior Savings has come on as the title. They're helping us out so much by helping us advance the event. We have massage tents. In case you get a sports injury, we've got.
You get a sports injury?
You fake it, yeah. If you blow your knee, we've got someone to help. We've got vitamin water. We've got everything's included, and then we have an awesome social afterwards. And it's kind of a two-part approach. Is we want to get you playing, we want to get you involved, and play with the athletes so you get the cause. Too often you just throw money at a charity and there's no connection. But this way you're playing with Carl or you're playing with Stephanie, and you have that kind of heartstring connection.
Okay, so another part of your world, you've been many things in life, maybe something with insurance, but let's talk about the chef part of your world. Food's a big passion for you, so tell people, let them know what your passion for food is in this community.
For sure. I started my own catering, personal chef, menu consultation business. It's actually Culinary Inc. It's tattooed.
Inc. Nice Inc. connection.
Play on Incorporated. Yeah, I believe in sustainable local food. That's actually a reason we brought the Growing Chefs program to town.
So what is the Growing Chefs program?
It's a really cool program. We partnered with the Chefs Association to bring 15 chefs into classrooms, and we teach kids about sustainable urban agriculture. So we actually plant a garden on the windowsill. We bring in vegetables. We get them to try and taste new things. We cook with them. We teach them how to compost. We teach them how to grow things, how to transplant, so that they get a connection to their food. And a lot of them have never actually had fresh, real vegetables.
So where would folks find out about it if they want to know more about that part?
We're on Facebook at Okanagan Growing Chefs, or just go to growingchefs.com and check it out and find out more about that program.
Now the name's Culinary Inc. tell me about the tattoo world, because there's a really interesting stigma that goes with the tattoo world. So talk about your experience as a person with tattoos in the professional world.
It's definitely been a challenge. With we mentioned earlier, Kelowna is one of the older cities in Canada.
Yeah.
Some of the older generation doesn't quite take to the tattoos well. It's still the biker prisoner kind of connotation, and I've had that, and
really?
definitely, yeah, people see that and they automatically assume, oh, he's probably not educated, he's probably a little rough, probably doesn't do anything good, and then once they get to know me, it's been a real kind of eye-opener for them. I kind of think of myself as a painted teddy bear in that sense, that it's my art collection that I get to bring with me, and it's been a challenge, but slowly it's becoming a lot more popular, and it creates a bonding thing that kind of some people, I can hide them with a dress shirt, and then it peeks out, and they're like, oh, you and I are kind of brothers that way, like I got something too, check out what I have, and
It seems more popular these days. Am I just I mean, I don't have any tattoos, but it seems more popular for people to have tattoos. Is that accurate, or what do you think?
yeah, it's a growing trend, and there's been great TV shows, reality shows around, and it's become popular, and I think it's because it's become acceptable, that the stigma is dropping, and there's some cool things, and the talent and the quality of tattoos has gone up exponentially. That it's not the faded sailor ones that your grandpa got in the army. It's very detailed, intricate things. They can do watercolor paintings without borders, and they're amazing. They're just a whole new realm of art, and it's really exciting.
Okay, so for a chef, somebody who's focused on food, we got a lot of restaurants now. Any tips or hints you want to give people on finding a great restaurant they maybe haven't discovered yet in town?
I would say try anything, and try something that's not franchised. Go in and support the local guys, the one-offs, the families doing it. There's a lot of hidden gems in the Okanagan, and too often we jump to a franchise because it's comfortable. Yeah. But take a chance, go try something new, order something you never had, and you're going to be blown away. We're rated as one of the top food and wine cities in all of North America and the world. Yet people in town don't experience it, and it's so sad that you could walk down Bernard and have a top quality meal that would rival anything in France or London or any of those places. Yet people want to stick to something they know. So step outside the box and use your fork for something good.
Okay, well, thanks, Donnie. So obviously the message today is step outside the box. Support the motion ball event if you're interested in it. Think about the go local, grow local. It's a pretty good theme you've got going here. We have young professionals in the community. There's lots of great groups like Gen Next and other folks doing great stuff around town. And you can probably go to oypcollective.com to find out more about everything that the Okanagan professionals are doing around town. So thanks, Donnie.
Thank you.